Hi, let's talk about manifestation and frequencies that we're living in and how the two things tie together. My name's Emma, I'm a life coach, and I help people to connect to their higher selves. So, when we talk about manifestation, I feel like there is some confusion over what that means because when you're manifesting something, what you're actually doing is giving yourself the control to tune in to a frequency that already exists. So, imagine a radio station or a radio player. And imagine on that radio player, at any given moment, there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of radio stations that you can tune into if you want to. But what you need is the interface. So you need to be able to press the buttons, turn the dials, program the app to change it to a different frequency so that you can listen to different music. We all understand how that works. What isn't always understood is that actually the reality that we're living in is the same. The energy that we work in, live in, breathe in, have our whole human experience in is based on frequencies. Every version of your life exists at the same time. So the version of you that is wildly successful at work, the version of you that is a drug addict on the street, the version of you that has 10 children, that has no children, all of the versions of you exist at the same time. The version of you that's riddled with anxiety, the version of you that does TED Talks because they are so confident and so knowledgeable, they all coexist at the same time in the same way that a radio player hosts or has access to hundreds of different radio channels at any given time. Now, when we're talking about manifestation, what we're doing is we're giving ourselves the ability to tune in to those different frequencies. So, if you are manifesting wealth, abundance, health, motivation, a new love in your life, children, a new house, whatever it might be, what you need to understand is that it already exists. And what you're doing by manifesting, by thinking about what you want, by imagining it, by believing the future, you're building a picture of it in order to allow yourself to tune into the frequency of your life where that already exists. Now, I know this is pretty esoteric and it's fairly conceptual, but it is the way it works. And you can be really playful with the frequencies in your life. For example, I am a night owl. I talk about this all the time. I go to bed very late, go to sleep very late, and I sleep in late. My day doesn't start before 9:30 in the morning, sometimes 10 in the morning. And I'm good with that. I spent years and years trying to make myself a morning person because I believed it would make me more spiritual. And I let go of that idea completely. Now, yesterday, I decided to play with the idea that actually I'm the kind of person that gets up at 6:30 in the morning, goes to the gym at 7 in the morning, by 8:30 done a workout, had a cold shower, and is already working with a healthy breakfast. And I imagined it really powerfully. I did a meditation and I thought this feels really good. I'm going to make it a reality. I'm going to tune into that. And today I did exactly that. Now, is this going to be my life forevermore ongoing? Who knows? But I will say I had a lot of fun today being that person. And for me, it's now 11:30 in the morning and I have done all of those things. I had done most of the things that I normally do between, say, 11 and 1 by 9 a.m. this morning. And because I went into it with such a powerful belief and understanding that all I was doing was tuning into a different version of myself, it's been very easy. It's still easy now, and I still feel great, and I have the whole day ahead of me, and I have some more work to do, and then I'm going to work on my van because I can, because I created that for myself, but I didn't create it. I created my ability to tune into it. When we start realizing and accepting that all of the different versions of our lives exist at the same time, it makes manifesting easier because you realize that all you're actually doing is tuning yourself, your belief, your mind, your body, this human part of yourself. You're just tuning that in to something that already exists. There is nothing that you want to manifest that can't come to you because it already exists. So, what you're doing is priming yourself and getting yourself into the right frequency so that you can step into the reality that you're wanting. When you realize this, it helps to understand how manifestation can happen so fast because it exists anyway. It already exists. All you're doing is stepping into it. I highly recommend spending some time thinking about frequencies of reality and manifestation in the same way you would think about a TV or a radio that has many, many different things playing at the same time, and you just choose what to tune into. And it will help you to start to select your thoughts and to select your feelings, more important than your thoughts, selecting your feelings towards things. Because by doing that, you're priming yourself to step into the thing that you want to manifest. If this is interesting to you, if this is something that you want to carry forward, I definitely recommend meditating on this if meditating is something that's good for you, or journaling, but adding in the understanding that the world is just a beacon for all the different frequencies of reality will change your manifestation game. Another interesting facet of this to look into if you don't know about it are the frequencies of sound that we listen to when we're meditating or when we want to manifest. They work for the exact same reason as everything I have just said. Binaural beats. If you go into Spotify or any music player, you will find different frequencies that you can listen to for different states of mind that you want to get into, whether you want to be in an alpha state, a theta state, a beta state. These are all things that need exploring by themselves, but you can literally pick music from your playlist that will amplify the frequency that you want your thoughts to be at whilst you're manifesting. So take a look at binaural beats, take a look at different frequencies of sound in meditations in Spotify or other music players, or even on YouTube. There's a ton of amazing stuff accessible to us. It is said that 417 hertz is the frequency that most helps with manifestation and clearing negative blocks and clearing the way for new things to come into your life. So that is definitely something to explore. But most importantly, when you're listening to frequencies, actual sound frequencies or binaural beats, is how it makes you feel. Start to really tune in to how you feel when you're doing different practices, thinking different thoughts, doing different activities, being around different people, listening to different sounds. The most important thing you can do in your entire life existence is tune in to how you feel and be really honest and learn to be really assertive about how you want to feel and what you want to experience. And don't forget to be playful with your life. Do things like I did, imagine something, it could be something super subtle, be something really easy to attain, but play with it. Take something in your life and flip it. Maybe you only eat a certain thing and manifest that actually now you eat this whole other diet and lean into it and do it. Or, maybe you're someone who doesn't exercise. Put yourself into the frequency of someone who does exercise and then just go do it. Don't think about it. Your thoughts are not who you are. Abandon your thoughts. Thinking slows you down. Thinking makes you negative. Thinking holds you back. You want to release the thoughts, release them. They're often not even from you anyway. Our thoughts come from our surroundings, our upbringing, our culture. So don't attach too much meaning to the thoughts you have. Go with how your heart feels and how your instinct feels. I'd love to know how you feel about the idea that we live in many different frequencies of reality at one time. And if you have any techniques that you've used to access that, share them in the comments. As always, guys, have the best day.